Hey guys, what's going on today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, and of course, we're back in our little village of Dalsuvius for some more Banished Colonial Charter Let's Play. Let's go ahead and get this show on the road. I feel like chopping some more trees pretty soon. We're down to 201. Also, stone is going to be a real issue until we get this. I mean, we got our chandleries up and running. We just have to kind of keep an eye on how many candles we produce. Not doing too bad. 20 candles. Previous season, we only produced 4 here and 4 there. I don't know if that's a result of lack of beeswax or what, but I'm thinking about maybe putting some more people into that production chain this episode so that we can really get that going, because we are about to run out of stone in our quarry, and we're not even fully staffed on it. So it's going to be a real issue. The stone, of course, is going to be used for all of our upgrades and most of our buildings, and it's a very important resource that we want to keep close to our chests. Why is this guy homeless? Are we doing an upgrade right now? Oh yeah, okay, these 2 houses are still being upgraded. I didn't realize how nice the trees look. I have to do a little bit more of that when I get some free space. You know, it looks really nice. But right now, the only kind of tree we have to use is a pecan tree. So we don't want to just do pecans. That would be a little bit boring. We need a little bit of variety, spice of life. So we'll wait until we have some more things. Speaking of getting more things, we need to probably create some kind of trade resource that we can trade away a little bit more easily. I'm thinking wool would be good, because we do have a rather large sheep paddock over here. It's producing about 50 wool per season, as far as I can tell. And we're not using that wool right now, so let's see what this guy's got. Coffee seeds. Coffee, huh? I've got to snag that, honestly. I don't think I've ever encountered coffee seeds. This might be new. So yeah, that's pretty exciting. Wool is worth 5. Wow. That is nice. But yeah, we don't have enough to make a real effective trade with it, but that's going to get us up to there. You know, it looks like we're not going to be able to afford this. That is too bad, man. I really wanted some coffee. Oh well. Let's jack up how much wool we're taking. To 300. We could do the same with firewood, but I like to keep the firewood if I can. Yeah, so see, this is a problem. We're not getting enough beeswax to keep these constantly supplied. So I'm thinking maybe these apiaries need more people. We have 10 laborers. We could sacrifice 2, I'm thinking, to have more honey and more beeswax. That'll keep these shows on the road. It'd be lovely to upgrade this sometime, but I don't have the building supplies yet. Building supplies may be kind of on the horizon at this point, I think, because there's a lot of upgrades that we need those for. I'm thinking maybe a few more houses, but I'm also wanting to get these upgraded and these down here upgraded so that I have the full upgrade of all the houses. Just because, you know, I'd like to be methodical like that. Meanwhile, our food is getting a little bit low, actually. It's supposed to be capped at, what, 7,000? And it was at about half of that a minute ago. Of course, we're overdue for a harvest, which is going to come up real soon. But we could also maybe do a field out here, I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't really want to... Perhaps I should wait, because our labor pool is a little bit low at the moment. I'm glad we got this new schoolhouse up. There are some good upgrades for this. This one actually is kind of shit, because it can't be upgraded. I didn't realize that. This one can be upgraded all the way to a farmer's college, which holds 80 people. 80 students. Still not enough beeswax for these people. We may do another apiary in the future. But again, that's going to kind of depend on our labor pool. We are experiencing some deaths right now. waiting on some kids to kind of grow up. We may focus on filling this area out with some more housing. Maybe another field here. What else do we buy? Oh yeah, we got grapes, right? Let's see what this guy's got for us. We can also dismiss this guy since we're probably not going to be able to do anything. All kinds of stuff. Carrot seeds, bamboo, maple, parsnips, sugar beets. I mean, thank you for bringing all that stuff. They never seem to take my custom orders very seriously. I'm going to go ahead and dismiss this guy. We will be doing some seed trading soon, but right now we have a couple seeds we haven't even planted yet. So we're getting ahead of ourselves by buying more stuff. Let's see. We have grapes, and then this is going to be... I think what happened is we bought... No, these are actually beef cows, right? Yeah, okay. So these are chickens, these are beef cows. Yeah, we bought beef cows. I thought for some reason that maybe our beef cows hadn't made it there, but they have. Alright, so we're doing our harvest now. We should reach our cap really soon. And then they'll probably stop working for a little while. These guys do have a fur piece, as they say, to travel to get to the barn. It might make sense. It might make sense to do a little storage area in this space, especially since we're probably going to wrap around more fields, and this is all going to end up being fields. Having a centrally located barn would be really, really sweet. And, you know, it would be even sweeter to have, like, a magazine there. But that does require building materials. We don't really have that. I mean, I like the storage barn. It can be upgraded to a storage warehouse with a building material. So let's do another one of those. And put it right here. And kind of loop this around just like it's supposed to be. I guess we'll make it a symmetrical square. And then we can use that other space for houses or whatever we deem necessary and important later on. Okay, I like that. I'm going to save this area for, like, you know, shore house and ship and wharf and all that kind of good stuff. I know I said I wouldn't do it, but I may end up flattening this little annoying piece out. Or I may not. You can actually do conforming fields, right? Let's see. It's going to be like... Yeah, you can actually do a field over that. That's no big deal. And you can also do a conforming pasture, right? Yeah, you can. Can't do a regular pasture, though? I guess you can. Interesting. And I've never actually done the plantations either. It's going to be dry good limit instead of food. That's interesting, but not super important right now. Could also use some butchers. We have beef cows, we have sheep, we have bison. We don't have any pigs, deer, or horse. Have we seriously not gotten a labor in a while, huh? No, we did in autumn. Okay, we got one in autumn. Yeah, so we're waiting on some things. There's another one. Of course, we did just stick 2 in the apiaries. What are they producing now? 90 beeswax last season, 108 this season. They're getting ahead of the game a little bit. That's good. How many candles do we have now? Which is it? Inventory, right? 48 only. That's not enough. Deer. I would love to have some deer. But not right now, I don't think. Not right now. It's not the right time. Looks like we've saved up a little bit of stone, so let's go ahead and do some upgrading. We only have about 8 houses left to upgrade. More like 10, I think. But yeah, we'll do 2 right there, get those kicked off. And then I think what I might do is start another row down here. Wooden houses, right? These guys are not facing a road. They need a road. And then these guys will need... Yeah. Perfect, right? Start it over here. It's going to go all the way across, I suppose. Yeah, this is going to be all housing. All within the market's range. You know, it's a pretty solid block of housing, but the fields are close by. Everything's close by. These people have it nice. They live in, like, the suburbs. Although, eventually it'll be downtown. Still have healing oil. That's interesting. Is there anything we have, like, too much of that's kind of blocking things? Not really. A lot of venison. Not a lot of logs, though. We have a lot of iron ore. Might make sense. Go ahead and shut down our iron ore mine. Or maybe just reduce... to reduce the number a bit. We'll reduce it down to 2. Get ourselves an extra laborer. Because we don't need that much iron ore. I mean, the foundry can only do so much. What did it do? 62? I mean, it's good to have iron, of course. But we don't need it that badly. It is the least important of the building resources. I didn't realize I made this wood-only stockpile. That doesn't make much sense. Should have made it an everything stockpile. Can we repurpose it, or do we have to destroy it? Let's go ahead and destroy it. I did not mean to make that a wood-only stockpile. See what he's got for us. Rye, bread, just some various things. You know, I'm probably going to just pass for right now. I don't know, I'll take 100 bread for 100 feathers. How's that? Right now, I'm just trying to get rid of kind of the chaff. Although feathers have become a little bit important since we started doing survival stuff. So that might not have been a prudent trade, but... Okay, let's grab some more logs from our little log area up here. These are not fully developed yet. But we can take all these, and it would be very nice. So let's do that. And a few here, too, would be fine. I like that idea, Dead Inside. It's working out for me, I must say. Could also do it down here, but... Alright, we've got 3 new houses. We've got these being upgraded. Life is good. I'm considering my next move. We need to raise the material cap. Nothing more annoying than everything being grouped into the same category. 7% remaining. We need those candles ASAP. But not enough beeswax. We're back to 10 laborers, which is good. They're going to make short work of those trees, hopefully. Although, they're not. Not so far, anyway. They must be a little busy at the moment. Various things. So what's the difference? Dry good and... Suppose we could build another foundry and tell it to make cannons. And then... Cannons would be, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, are a really great trade resource. Also, as far as I know, there is a whole, like, military production line. I have no idea what it does. Various lucrative building supplies, valuable artifacts, or rare trade goods captured from the defeated. That is interesting. So basically they all just produce materials. Guilders, that's nice. Convert basic pay, tools, and the energy of Restless Garrison into basic resources. It's just a purely decorative feature. Star Fort is a decorative feature. Huh. I think we'll definitely do all this stuff later because, yeah, so you can place the cannons and just make them look cool. We'll do all that this episode, I'm pretty sure. We'll probably do some native items too, and we'll just experiment. Modular residences, I don't know how that's going to work. I see, it's like part of the house. Okay, we probably won't mess with that. So why is this considered an old building? Do we not have wineries now? Yes, we do. I don't know what that old building category is about. Anyway, there's an abundance of menus in this, so you got to be ready to translate them at a moment's notice, especially when you're on camera. At first it was daunting, but now I'm comfortable, confident, feel good. The menus have become kind of a part of me. Internalized, recognized, familiar. I don't know, I'm feeling more housing because we're at 11 labors. That's okay, actually. I think I'll cool it. And I always want to be building houses. Let's upgrade these two. We've got the stone to do it. Let's upgrade these. I'm thinking maybe a grape field would be nice down here. Tell you what, why don't we get that iron out of the way, and then we'll do that. Collect that iron ore. And it will necessitate another barn. By the way, is our barn over here done? Yes, it is. It's going to get all kind of goodies from these fields. We could do grape fields over here as well. It might make sense. Did we not make this road quite big enough to be symmetrical? I guess we didn't. No harm done. It's actually going to be 3 roads in a row. That's going to look a little weird. Although there is a way to do like a plaza. I might do that later on. We're wanting to get these fields in. Probably some grape fields down here, I'm thinking. Which is a source of fruit and a ingredient that you need for wine. Which is something we're going to want before too long, is a pub kind of building. And you know, we might use this space that was left open here. Although I don't want to run out of stockpiles. And you know, we don't really have that much stockpile space. This is our only assorted stockpile, is that right? Ooh, yeah, that could be a problem, actually. We're going to need probably to open this space up for a stockpile, I'm thinking. I didn't realize that was our only space over here, so let's do that. It's going to be under... Again, I was just saying how I internalized the menus. It's not really true. Let's do a general stockpile, or rather a large one, that goes all the way across. Okay, stockpiles are important. And we want to have a good one readily available. So there it is. All these people are out of work now. So we'll go ahead and decrease the number down to, what, 2? It's going to be 2 people in here. We're going to get them back going again. Let's go ahead and upgrade it. Take a little time. What do you got, bud? I told you to bring cotton seeds every visit. Did you do it? That is, in fact, the only thing that you bring me now. Okay. You know, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready for the cotton. Got too many things going on right now. Too many things demanding my attention. Not enough trade resources. Oh, I'd love to build some cannons here before too long, but... Again, there are a lot of things that I need to focus on. Like, do we have enough candles to upgrade this quarry? Let's just see. 80. And this guy is demanding... Well, it's got to be emptied out first. Even though it's at 0%. I don't think it actually is. There we go. Now it's being demolished. And then it'll tell us what we need. 45% left on the iron and coal. You know, I'm not super worried about that because we have so much iron ore. We could actually trade iron ore away and we would be fine. We're not going to run out. And even if we do, it's not the end of the world. I mean, we've got 150 iron tools stored up. We will want to move on to better tools before too long. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe building supplies will happen before too long. It's on the horizon, like I said. Wow, we have 24 laborers now. I guess that huge influx of about 7 helped. Plus, we must have gotten another 5 or 6 just recently. Yeah, you can see. Wow. Okay. Alright, well, why don't we... I was talking about doing some grape fields over here. Before we get done with that, before we get started with that, rather, let's go ahead and build a storage barn over here. And then we'll get ready for those grape fields. Finally, after all that. And I guess we'll probably put the fields kind of up against this little river. And I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of industry over here. I think it's mostly going to be houses and fields as far as I can think right now. But we'll see. This is going to go at some point, like I keep saying, but it will be a slight pain in the ass when we get ready to do that. I'm liking this guy because he makes it rather simple. I don't have to worry about messing up his production because he's not producing anything anyway. He's just growing the trees for us. Full livery. I thought livery had something to do with like taxi drivers. No? Anyway, we'll just be dismissing you. We're quite good on clothes, thank you, sir. Or madam. And that's going to be the end of the episode, I believe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like and subscribe. Continue to watch as we grow Dalsuvius from its humble beginnings into a major metropolis. Thanks, guys. See you next time.